Michael doing his regular thing, scrolling online, sticking his nose in new stuff and issues happening around. And I chanced on this story where a minister-designate, one Elizabeth Ofosu-Adjare, I don't know if I have butchered the surname. The minister-designate was going through her vetting process, and she had a very strong opinion on something she wanted to do, and that is to have a women's development bank where the people who working there would be all women. I was really interested in a topic like this because I really feel strongly when it comes to issues of gender equality and pushing women's, rights forward. Although you feel that strongly, you tend not to side with the whole radical thought process on what to do to actually promote women's rights and gender equality. So when I heard this news, I was really like, wow, is that how far you would want to go for that? You have to look at this from the effectiveness side of what it's seeking to do and the legal side of what it's seeking to do. Before we even delve into the pros and cons, we need to understand how the Constitution views issues like this in general. 2003 Ghana Labour Act, it speaks against discrimination based on gender. There's an affirmative action bill that was in 2024 that really seeks to promote the inclusion of women in all levels of management, from government to the corporate side. So the law it's not opposing, but then it's kind of different views on this. So usually for topics like this, the answer tends to be somewhere in the middle. To me, the pros of having an all-women's company would be, obviously, you'd be promoting women's rights and pushing women's issues forward. And then also you'd be fostering and creating an environment where you are basically targeting only women's issues and solving, their issues. But then if you look at the con side of it, you are basically alienating men who would like to participate or would like to offer help, in terms of bringing gender equality. And if you alienate people like that, are you really making strides in terms of fostering partnership and unity, across the two genders? You have to look at the legal side of it. Is it actually legal to do something like that, to discriminate against the whole gender? That doesn't seem very gender equality-ish to me. The answer is somewhere in the middle. And I think the best way to go about this isn't to alienate all men, but then to have a quota. Have majority of the people who work in the development bank be women. That's completely fine. If you decide to have 70% of the people who work there to be women, that's completely fine. You have, 30% to be men who are interested in the cause. And then you'd basically be encouraging men to engage or be part of policies or, discussions or engagements that seek to promote gender equality forward. Those are my 2 cents on this. Seems like a very laudable idea, but then in everything we do, we have to find the right balance in it. And the right balance would be to have men still be involved in this, but to have women take on more leadership and would have, majority stake in this. Let me know what you think. Do you think it should be a women's only staffed bank? Do you think it shouldn't be? Do you think this is radical? Just let me know what you think. Until the next one, stay informed.